Good morning, everybody. I am taking it upon myself to get out and get my body moving. It has been a little bit since I've been able to get any exercise in. We have really been struck down with some colds here at my house, and when you have as many kids as I do, it definitely takes a little bit for it to cycle through everybody. And we're going on about 2 weeks now, and it's just been a lot of sleepless nights and no exercise to be done. So my body definitely feels like it needs to get moving, and I feel like a lot of the progress I've made in just getting back into exercise and getting my body kind of like where I wanted it or used to be has been kind of set back a bit now. But we're just going to go ahead and just take a really nice morning walk. Okay, I'm not even that far into my walk, and I'm already like super hot. But it is like going to be such a beautiful day. I mean, we have had such typical Idaho weather, to be honest. Our weather is like bipolar. It's like cold and rainy, and then so hot you can't even stand it. So even sometimes it snows. And we're almost in June, which makes it even crazier. My husband and I, we tried staying up for the northern lights last night because, you know, the geometric storm was supposed to make them visible from Idaho. And so since we live kind of really up away from a whole lot of like city, we're really up in the mountains up here, we thought for sure we were going to see it. We were up till like 11, and that might not be late for some people, but it is for me and my husband. We could somewhat see something. Like you would see the light kind of get brighter, kind of pinkish. You would see almost shoots of lights coming out, but definitely nothing like what we expected. It wasn't until this morning I was talking to my mom, and a lot of people were saying that you have to be taking pictures or videos, and that's actually how you see it more than with your eyes. We were really disappointed, but we're going to try again tonight because I think you can also try to see them again tonight. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will try to see something again tonight. Okay, let's get this moved over here. Get some of this air blowing through. Okay, everybody. Woo, that plant. Let's get it watered. So we are back from our walk. Didn't go for a very long one just because I don't want to push myself and make myself feel worse by doing too much. And then just like not have like enough energy throughout the day, because I'm definitely that type of person that like if I kind of overdo something, like overwork myself, thinking that like, oh, I need to push myself harder, I need to finish this workout, or I need to run further or go for a further walk, like whatever it is, and like not listen to my body, I end up feeling just like absolutely awful. And it actually takes me really long to recover from that. And it can honestly, it can take me like sometimes a few days to recover. I don't really know why that is. I don't really know. I went and I made myself some coffee. So I need to come in here and I need to water my plants. And a while back ago, I also had put up a community post asking you guys some questions. Like if you guys had any questions for me, like also pertaining to gardening, because I was going to do like a gardening update video. So I only got one question on there, which that's okay. But the person had asked me, what am I most excited for growing this year? And honestly, I'm just all around generally really excited just to grow anything. Last year was like honestly my first successful year at really growing a good garden. And I was just like so thrilled that I grew something that my family could eat. I'm just really excited again this year, and I'm still really learning. I'm very still new and just learning. And I think sometimes the best way to learn is just to go and do it and just see what works. Each year is going to be different. You're going to learn something new each year. I'm really excited to have this greenhouse, but probably one of the things that I am most excited for is probably lettuce, because I love salads and I love growing my own lettuce, and we have some really good starter ones. So here's one of them. This is one type of lettuce, which this I think is, yes, this is our butter crunch lettuce. which I love butter crunch lettuce. So this one I'm really excited for. And here's the other one, which I'm really excited for this one too, because this is called Tom Thumb lettuce. And it's supposed to be like little baby gem kind of type lettuce. And this one's growing really good too. So I'm super excited for these. Also would like, my hope is just to get better at growing carrots. My carrots honestly are looking kind of sad and I'm just not quite sure what to do. I don't know if I've stunted their growth or what. This is about as far as they've grown right now. This is probably one of the best ones, honestly. And I'm just not really sure why. So if anybody out there is really good at growing, sorry, I was checking my fan. If anybody's really good at growing lettuce, let me know. Not lettuce, sorry. If anybody's really good at growing carrots and has like really good tips for growing them, when should I be starting them? I know that they're better cold weather crops. I was trying to get them started early this spring, and then I was going to do them again this fall. But you guys let me know. Coffee's everything right now. Oh, let's see. Let's go ahead and just start watering some plants here. But definitely I would love to kind of hear more from you guys. If any of you guys just have like, I guess, any general questions, if you just want to know more about me, if you have any gardening questions, homeschooling questions, mom questions, go to my community post where I asked about gardening ones and leave it there, or even just comment down below. Or if you guys maybe want to do like a live Q&A, I don't know, let me know because I'm totally open to doing something like that. My radishes are definitely ready to be they're ready to go. They're ready to harvest, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm sorry, I had like such a brain moment where I'm trying to like remember what is this word I'm trying to think of. Oh, I definitely want to show you guys some of my plants that have grown so good. So like here's one of our radishes. You could tell he's been in the sun and he's getting really hot, but he is like actually ready to come out. So I'm gonna just kind of, yes, look at that. He's beautiful. These aren't supposed to be super big radishes either. My other radishes, I'm once again afraid they didn't do too well, and I don't quite know. We did have a really bad cold snap, and our heater stopped working. And so when it got really cold and our heater didn't keep up with anything. And I think it killed them. So, cause like, this is probably the best looking one. And these are French breakfast ones, which are going to be like really long and skinny ones. They're just not doing too well. Like some of them kind of are, they're kind of like coming back. So I'm not really quite sure about that, but I guess you just kind of have to do what you have to do. I also have like little benches out here. I still want to do a greenhouse tour with you guys. We finally just got our sink put in. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. Finally got our little greenhouse sink put in. So that actually is so nice now to be able to just like quickly go and fill up my little watering cans and water in here. Some of the other things I would like to do in here, I'm like trying to talk my husband into doing like a swamp cooler in here, or even getting misters in here, because the thing is like we need better humidity in here. And if like, that's what like we really need, is just better humidity. Because then if you have really good humidity, it doesn't really matter how hot it gets in here, because it's just always going to stay humid. These ones I kind of did, this is my fault because I planted two together, which I know you're supposed to separate them like your seedlings, when they like start to sprout, but then they're getting big enough that you need to go ahead and like transfer them out. I didn't do that. I just kind of kept some of them together. And so these ones just didn't grow as big just because they were in there together and they didn't have a whole lot of room to move around. is helping get our garden boxes ready. So we're just kind of taking a little bit of fill dirt and filling up the bottom of it, and then we're just going to add some things to kind of bulk up the bottom of our boxes because they're a lot deeper than what our old ones were. So hopefully we're going to get some things planted. I'm going to assume by tomorrow because it's getting pretty late right now. But yeah, so that's exciting. So my husband and I tried to stay up to watch for the northern lights again, and I took a video, and this is what we could physically see with our eyes. But we were told that if you take a picture, you can see it more. And so these are the results we got, which was so cool. So the next day, obviously, as you guys saw the previous day, we had gotten our garden bed ready and we put the appropriate fertilizer on it, which every year we do test our soils to see what nutrients it might be lacking, and we buy accordingly and we add that to it. So here I'm deciding to go ahead and plant my kohlrabi, which I didn't get a chance to put them into any bigger ones, so I really felt like these ones needed to go in the most. And so I kind of first started with the ones that I thought looked the best. There was a few that was dead in there, so not all of them made it into the garden box. So after I got those planted, I went ahead and added some onions and lettuce to the same bed because those are great companion planting. Sadly, my footage was very blurry, but after we got all that done, we went ahead and set up our watering lines, and we are good to go, and this box is done. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and probably end my vlog here. Not a very long one, but I hope you guys just kind of liked hanging out with me for this morning as I just kind of, you know, got a little bit of exercise in and did some more gardening. Again, if you guys want to know any more about me, ask me any questions, either comment down below or go to my community post tab and leave me a question there. And I hope you guys liked it. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.